Um, I'm gonna try not to cry as I'm doing this, cause I know if I cry, I know how I cry when I'm really, really sad. It's gonna be hard to understand anything that I'm saying. This is called knowing yourself. This is gonna be kind of long, but it's gonna come from the heart. So, here we go. I wanted to wait to do a video like this, because I just didn't want to seem like I was trying to, I guess, quote unquote, profit, for lack of a better word, off of Kobe's death. And what I really was going to do, I had played with the Eagles last night, actually. And I was going to play, I had got the win. It was a short win. I'm still going to probably post that game, but I was going to, have the Eagles playing in the background because it's Kobe's favorite NFL team. And then talk about Kobe, as you guys are watching the game. But I looked at Christopher London's video probably about 30 minutes ago, maybe not even that long, probably about 20 minutes ago. And I'm at the mall right now. I'm in the middle of the mall, eating my salad, listening to the video, and I couldn't even finish it because I almost started tearing up. And it's pretty much what prompted me to make this video right now. Even though I was going to do this, I was just going to wait a little bit longer. And when I was in high school, the year 1997 to 2001, this is pretty much where Kobe started to emerge as a star. Mike was gone, and he was the main guy. I mean, Mike came back in 2003, but but he wasn't Mike, of course. But I wasn't getting a lot of time in high school. I wasn't getting a lot of time, and I told myself I had to watch Kobe to get better one-on-one. I felt like I had to work on my one-on-one game, and a lot of those moves that Kobe has done, I would do on the court, and I would just destroy guys. But I would be mimicking this guy so much. Like he was the one player out of all the NBA players that I've ever watched in my entire existence, and this includes like even Michael. I'm not saying Kobe's better than Michael, but what I'm saying is that he was the one I imitated the most. And anyone that knows my basketball story by any stretch, they will tell you that same thing. I mimicked Kobe. I even tried to shoot like him. I did a lot of his moves. This is no joke. I'm not just saying this because he died. This is the guy's honest truth. You guys know who I am as a person, as a man. And I'm not getting any. I don't want anything, but I'm not getting any accolades for this. This is straight from the heart. Kobe's mentality was a mentality I not only appreciated, but I wanted, and I looked up to his mentality, his Mamba mentality. I looked up. I was there, just like a lot of you guys was there when he went through that Mamba phase, and I went through my own Mamba. I called it the Black Mamba phase when I had to go through it, because one of my mentors in real life, Elvis Bassey. His first name was Elvis. Yeah, we called him Bubbles, man. But he would get on me about not playing well, and I went through a Mamba phase. Like I really went through a Mamba phase where I was just destroying cats, man. But through this Mamba phase, I'll never forget this game where he's going up against the Sacramento Kings, and Doug Christie is guarding him. Doug Christie was one of the best defenders in the league, and Doug Christie just couldn't guard this dude, man. And shout out to Doug Christie, because I love Doug Christie, man. I love Doug Christie. But man, this game, he just could not guard Kobe. And one time, Kobe comes down, he hits Doug Christie with a move, and then shoots it right in his face, top of the key. Comes down again, hits him with another move, corner of the court, hits a three right in his face. And then I remember the last time, I think this was before they called a timeout. This is a regular season game, by the way. Hits Doug Christie with a move. Then a spin goes backwards, and then hits a three right in his face, like 3 feet behind the three, like straight through the net. I mean, just killing him. I mean, like just straight killing him. And I was just like, my goodness, man. I need that, man. I said, I need some of that. And that's what I was doing, man. I had my mumble moment, man. And I was killing them, man. But there's so many things I could say, man. My boy Dwight, like when Kobe started doing his like his breakdowns, and then he had that, he had that series where he breaks stuff down in the game as the game was playing. Dwight was like, yo, Keith, that's you, man. That's how you break the game down. You break the game down the same way Kobe do. That was like, and that meant a lot for me to hear Dwight say that, because that's just understanding how much I love the game and understanding how I look at the game. So you got to think about how intelligent Dwight is to notice that I look at the game in this way. And I used to watch all of those, man, the breakdowns and everything he was just saying, man, from just the little details from the top of the court to the tier 2 to the tier 3. I used to think about it the same way. I would think about plays happening before it even happened, like just like Kobe did on the court, man. And it's just wild what has happened to this man. This man's a hero to a lot of people in all kinds of ways. I would say definitely athletically, he definitely was a hero in my eyes, man. I mean, just. And I know it's not just me, I know it's a lot of us, man. Just and shout out to the family that was on there with him, and then his daughter Gigi, man, who was you gotta remember, Cass was like, yo, she is nice. Like, you can see her coming up, you know what I mean? Just go, probably gonna be the female Kobe, man. She had game, man. I'm not just hyping it up because it's Kobe's daughter, but she really had some game. Because everybody's kid, got some game. But this girl, like, she had a lot of potential, man, to maybe be like a Maya Moore or something, man, like, for real. Like, she really kind of had that, looked like she was morphing into that type of potential. So, she was so young, man. I mean, it's just wild, man, because I'm just imagining Kobe's mentality, because I used to watch the Muse, like, when I had Showtime, I used to watch the Muse, like, listen, when I had Showtime, and the Muse would come on, I could not do anything else but watch that. Like, I would tell myself, okay, I'm going to turn it. I've already seen it, I'm going to turn it, but I never turned it because it was Kobe on the screen. And I just remember that one part, where he was talking about, how he felt about himself as being a father. And, I'm just imagining him on this plane, or even before the plane, just thinking like, hey, man, I got to get to this game, by any means necessary, hopping on there, just trying to be the best dad he can be, man. And, just thinking about what he's saying to his daughter, as the plane is probably, or I'm sorry, not the plane, but the helicopter is going down, or it's looking like it's in a disarray. He's trying to protect her and let her know, hey, everything's gonna be all right. That's the worst feeling, when you got to tell your kid, hey, everything's gonna be all right, but you don't really know it's gonna be all right. You don't really know, but you got to say it anyway, because you got to make your kid feel as safe as possible, or as calm as possible, man. And just condolences to the family. And I can only imagine how Vanessa feels. Vanessa and the kids and all that. You got to understand how hard it had to be Kobe's wife. You have to think about it. This man, all he did was practice. That's all he did was practice. I know there was a bunch of nights he wanted him to come home, but he decided not to come home because he had to go out there and try to be the best he can be. And it's just it's something, man. It's just wild, man. So rest in peace to Kobe. I just want to leave y'all with this before I get off of here. I don't want to take up too much of you guys' time. Hug your loved ones. Tell people you love them. You got a grudge with someone you love, man. You get over it, man. You got a grudge with anyone, man. Just try your best. Unless they done did something like really, 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 really wild. If it's not that serious, man, just get over it, man. Try make amends, make a peace, man, with yourself, man. I told you guys many stories, man, and I know one of the stories. I think I told y'all this story. I'm not sure, but man, this one time, I came to school and this girl clowned me in front of the whole class at 8th grade because me and my family was coming out of a motel. We was living in a motel. They caught us coming out of it, and she clowned me in front of everyone, man. Like, she made me feel really, really, really bad. But I never did anything to her, man. To this day, I never did anything to her. I have no ill will towards her now, you know, and that's just, you know, that's something not as heavy as other things that people are probably going through or could have a grudge about. But what I'm saying is that, man, that wasn't necessarily the easiest thing for an 8th grade Keith to get over. But, you know, I had to man up and get over that. So, you know, you can get over stuff too, man, and keep working hard at what you're doing. And, you know, if you're grinding, I know I've been grinding on this YouTube thing. You see, I got over probably 1,300 videos. I've been grinding, man, and I'm gonna do more. I got to do more, and I know some of y'all probably thinking like, "Dang, LP, you got 1,300 though, cuz," but obviously I didn't do enough because I'm not where I want to be on here. So I didn't do enough, and I got to do more. And just that COVID mentality, just keep going. I'm not saying I'm gonna post every day, but I'm definitely gonna try to post more consistent. But just try to understand that you know, my life is a little bit different right now without the other car. That car hit really took a wind. It took something from us, but it gave us a lot too at the same time as a family. So, you know, it's just it's a little bit of a give and take. But I'm working on a video right now, and I got some other things in plan for y'all that are really, really special. But I want to leave y'all with one more thing before I get off of here. You know, do the best you can to you know, do the best you can to try to live, you know, out your goals and your dreams or what have you, and don't stop until you're an animal. What did Kobe say? Kobe said you're an animal within, but you're a beast at the same time. But you're a different beast. You're the same animal and you're a different beast. Keep going until you feel like you've reached that you're the same animal but a different beast. And I know some of y'all probably don't know what that means, but you will know what it means once you get there. Your boy.